these ingredients. First thing I need to do is to chop up the pistachio nuts, and I'm just going to whiz them up in the food processor until they're the consistency of breadcrumbs. The pistachios are going to give a lovely nutty flavour and a gorgeous green colour. I'm adding into the pistachios 225 grams of plain flour and 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and just mix the dry ingredients around together. Next thing I'm going to do is beat the butter, the 100 grams of butter, until it's really nice, soft and light, and then I'm going to add in the sugar. Because of all the nuts in this cake, which give their natural oils, and the glaze poured over the top, this cake keeps for days. I'm adding in 4 eggs, one by one. Next, I'm adding in 100 mils of milk, the finely grated zest of 2 oranges, 2 small or 1 large orange, and then the dry ingredients. So the whizzed up pistachio nuts or finely chopped pistachio nuts, flour and the baking powder. Bring it all together. Now I'm going to tip the mixture into a tin. This is a 23 centimetre springform tin. The sides have been buttered and the base has been lined with a disc of parchment. This is going into an oven at 180 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes. So the pistachio cake is cooked, and just before I take it out of the tin, I want it to cool a little bit more. So I'm going to make the glaze. So I'll put the heat on into this pan, and into the pan I'm going to put 100 grams of light brown sugar, followed by the juice of 1 large orange or 2 small oranges. I'm just going to stir it until the sugar dissolves and then allow it to come up to the boil. And just allow it to boil for a few seconds until it thickens slightly. While that's heating up, I can take the cake out of the tin. Okay, once the syrup has come up to the boil, it's thickened a little bit. So now I can pour it over the cake. I want to pour it all over the cake so it actually soaks into every single crack and crevice that there is. And the remaining 50 grams of pistachios, which are just chopped up slightly, they can get scattered over the top. So with the crunch from the pistachios and the warm citrusy notes and the lovely moist tender crumb, it's just heavenly. That is my pistachio cake.